Have you ever wondered what it's like to live close to Lake Erie, close to downtown Cleveland, close to cool bars and restaurants, all while having a tight-knit community? If you have, check out Battery Park.
So we moved to Battery Park 6 years ago.
We chose it for a couple of reasons. One was we both work downtown, and it's really convenient to commute from here to downtown. It only takes about 5 minutes. It's a great community. Obviously, the views are fantastic. One of the great things about living here is the proximity to restaurants. There are restaurants within a short walking distance of our unit here. There are tons of restaurants over in Tremont. There are tons of restaurants over in Gordon Square, Ohio City, West 25th Street, Lakewood. There must be 100 restaurants within, what, 5 miles of our home here.
Yeah. So we got a 15-year tax abatement, and which has allowed us to, live in this basically beach community where we might not have been able to consider it had we not had the tax abatement.
There is a tunnel just a few feet away from here where we can walk right out onto Edgewater Park Beach. Edgewater Park is a very big urban park with forests and trees and beaches, and we walk there pretty much, I don't know, every week for sure.
Yeah, I tell them we don't really need to have a yard because someone maintains 147 acres of park for us, and so we have natural beauty, the lake, we can walk up into neighborhoods and look at mansions close by. And there are events all the time down there, whether it's regattas or races. There's always something fun going on. Even in the winter, people are surfing in Lake Erie in the winter.
And one of the best things about living here is all of these places have rooftop terraces. And we take a glass of wine out there in the evening and we just sit there and we watch the sun go down over the lake. It's the most spectacular thing you can imagine.
So today we're in Battery Park, and with me I have a real estate agent and teammate who is well versed not only in Battery Park but in the entire Gordon Square Art District, Andrea Truly.
Thanks, CJ. So listening to Barbara and Hal and how great they love this community of Battery Park, let's take a look at the pedestrian tunnel to get to Edgewater Beach.
Love it.
Come on, let's check it out.
So we just walked through the tunnel. So now where are we? What is this?
So this is the beach house, and this is where you can get food and drink during the summer. It was built recently, and it's a nice place just to stay out of the sun if you don't want to be on the beach. So CJ, we as a team have sold a lot of units here. What are the majority of them like?
Yeah, the thing I love about this community is they all look a little bit different, and yet they're kind of similar inside depending on size. Most of these, what they are is, all of them have a rooftop deck. Most of them have a rooftop deck. Those are pretty cool. And typically what happens is when you walk in the main floor, there's usually a 1-car or 2-car attached garage, and there's a bonus room, I'm gonna call it, which can be either a workout room, it can be a movie theater, or it can be potentially a 3rd bedroom or guest room. And then what happens is you go up the stairs and then there's the main floor, and it's a very open floor plan type feel. So there's the kitchen, which opens up to a little dining area, which opens up to a living area. And then what happens is on the 3rd floor, typically what it is, there's 2 bedrooms, a master bedroom and a guest bedroom. And there's usually a washer and dryer up on that 3rd floor. And then from there, usually you go up to the rooftop deck if they have one available.
And some of the other cool dwelling types here in this community that make it very special are single family homes, which again don't have the attached garage, but they have traditional basements that you can finish. There are 1-bedroom units for somebody who doesn't need as much room. There are some 3-bedroom units that are large enough that have and or can accommodate an elevator, believe that or not. As well, one of the other really cool things here is there's 2 rental buildings that are pretty iconic to this area. So not always do you have to commit to a purchase. You can, get a rental and see how you feel about the area.
So one of the things that I notice about this community, I'm actually curious to hear your thoughts on it, is that all these types of buildings look different.
Yeah, so I don't know if you kind of saw it or see it as we go along here. Each phase is different, built in different years, but with the next phase, it looks to me like the builder took one component from the previous phase to build it into the next one. So they kind of tie in. They're not the exact same, but they kind of tie in.
It's probably one of my most favorite pieces of this neighborhood is how different and how cool all of these look. Like some of them are modern and some look traditional, and then there's everything in between.
Absolutely, absolutely. So talking about some of the amazing restaurants and eateries in Battery Park, as Barbara and Hal mentioned, let's start with the oldest one, All Saints Pub.
All Saints Pub has always been a pub ever since the building was built in 1909. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, they offer live entertainment. Every Tuesday is trivia, every Wednesday they have comedy, and every Thursday is live music. They also offer private events in their room upstairs. Their chef, Jared Basil, just won the #5 chef in Cleveland. And they offer something really cool here, which is locker rentals, where you can sort of belong to a membership, have your own bottle of liquor, and pour your own drink. All of the donations that they collect for the lockers are donated to charity.
Next stop, Good Company, local burger joint.
Good Company opened a couple years ago. They use all local farms for their vegetables and their beef. Their beef for their burgers is a signature blend that you can't get anywhere else. They like to think of themselves as a fine dining restaurant, except a burger joint, where they do everything from scratch made. They're well known by many people in Cleveland for their wings. They have a really expensive oven where they roast and steam them for 24 hours. They get super crispy when fried and fall off the bone. We also have Local West, which is right near the neighborhood of Battery Park. Coolest thing about this place is they offer local delivery for all the residents in the neighborhood. It is a place where you can definitely get a great sandwich, salad, or soup. Really fresh ingredients. They also offer beer and wine. Definitely check it out.
And finally, we have Terrestrial. That is a local brewery that does brunch on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. Fantastic selection of foods. They will be actually opening a full restaurant next year. They offer Wednesday night trivia, as well as you should stop by and check out their annual mug club. Pretty cool stuff.
So there you go. There's a look at living in Battery Park. Now let's talk a little bit about the numbers. We're here in fall of 2021. And as of right now, there have been 21 sales in the neighborhood in the past 12 months, which is quite a few. Yeah. The average price per square foot per unit in here is $237, which has gone up dramatically since I first started selling in this neighborhood about 8 years ago. Average price point, we're looking at about $460. You know, when Battery Park started, these were in the 200s. And that is drastically different than when I first started selling in this neighborhood about 8 years ago. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe and keep your eye out for more of these videos.